In the dead of a harsh Russian winter, 9 experienced hikers met an inexplicable demise. Found scattered across a remote mountain pass, their bodies were discovered in shocking conditions. Some missing eyes, others with internal injuries akin to a car crash. Yet no external wounds. A tent slashed open from the inside, abandoned in panic. What could possibly drive them into such frigid chaos? This is the enigma of the Dyatlov Pass incident. The discovery sent shockwaves across the world. These were not amateur adventurers. They were skilled, knowledgeable, and prepared. Yet they fled into the night, leaving behind boots and warmth. Their footprints, bizarrely calm at first, suddenly disappeared into the unforgiving wilderness. What terror forced them from shelter into the icy grip of death? The mystery deepens, begging for answers that slip like snow through fingers. The group was led by Igor Dyatlov, a 23-year-old engineering student with a passion for adventure. Alongside him were 8 fellow students and graduates from the Ural Polytechnic Institute. Each was skilled in skiing and mountaineering, bonded by camaraderie and a shared thirst for challenge. Friends, siblings, and lovers, their journey was one of triumph over nature, till it wasn't. Who were these young souls? And what dreams did they carry into the abyss? Their journey took them to the Ural Mountains in January 1959, a place both beautiful and brutal. Known for its treacherous weather and stark, snowy expanses, the region was scarcely inhabited. The expedition aimed to reach Oderten, a remote peak north of where tragedy struck. The area, later named Dyatlov Pass, held a chilling serenity, an ominous stillness that would soon be shattered by mystery and death. This was the stage for their final, fateful adventure. On January 31st, the group set up a base camp and prepared for the climb. Spirits were high, and they documented their journey through diaries and photographs. However, on February the 1st, they veered off course, possibly due to worsening weather. A decision was made to camp on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, the mountain of the dead. As night fell and the temperature plummeted, their fateful night began, an ordinary evening that would turn into their last. The wind howled outside as they settled in for the night. Records from their cameras show laughter and camaraderie inside the tent, but outside, winter's fury raged. Then, inexplicably, something terrified them. They slashed through the tent, fleeing into the freezing night without proper clothing. What drove seasoned hikers to such madness? Was it nature, or something more sinister? The tension was mounting, and the first signs of doom were ignored. In the chaos, they split into smaller groups, scattering across the snow. Some were found clutching frozen branches, others heading back to the tent. Yet none made it. The temperature dropped to a lethal -30 degrees Celsius. The stark reality of their situation settled in. There was no going back. Panic turned to desperation as the frigid night claimed its victims one by one. The point of no return had come, and there was no escaping it. By dawn, silence reigned. The search party, alarmed by the lack of communication, discovered the abandoned tent. The gruesome scene unfolded. Bodies found meters apart, half buried in snow, some in underwear, others with severe internal injuries, yet no external trauma. The horror was palpable. What unseen force led to such a tragic end? This was the climax of a terror-stricken night. The mystery of Dyatlov Pass had claimed its victims. The immediate aftermath was chaos. Rescue teams faced the grim task of recovering bodies in harsh conditions. Investigators puzzled over the inexplicable injuries. A fractured skull, crushed chests, yet no signs of struggle. The scene was a bizarre puzzle, defying logical explanation. Family and friends were left with unbearable grief and unanswered questions. The world watched, horrified as the chilling details emerged, one after another. In the following weeks, more unsettling details came to light. The hikers' diaries stopped abruptly. Radiation traces were found on some clothing, their skin a bizarre orange hue, eyes and tongues missing. The horror expanded beyond the initial tragedy. The full scope of the incident was baffling, each revelation more disturbing than the last. Was there a darker force at play? Or was it nature's cruel hand? The mystery only deepened. Key evidence began to surface as investigators combed through the site. Footprints leading away from the tent, evenly spaced as if the group had walked calmly into the night. Yet the tent's violent exit suggested panic. The lack of struggle marks on the bodies contradicted the severity of their injuries. Was there a logical explanation hidden in the snow? The pieces didn't fit neatly, leaving investigators baffled. Each clue, a new enigma. Experts from various fields analyzed the evidence, each bringing their unique perspective. Forensic scientists puzzled over the internal injuries, suggesting a force beyond human capacity. Meteorologists considered the possibility of a rare natural phenomenon. Radiation specialists were stumped by the contamination. Each analysis added layers of complexity. The evidence suggested multiple possibilities, yet no definitive answers. The mystery seemed to grow with each expert's scrutiny. As theories emerged, each offered a glimpse into what could have happened. Some suggested an avalanche, though evidence contradicted it. Others speculated on military involvement or secret tests gone wrong. A few even proposed paranormal explanations involving UFOs and Yeti. Each theory held grains of possibility but failed to explain it all. In the realm of speculation, truth remained elusive. Could any theory truly unravel the mystery of Dyatlov Pass? Yet, contradictions plagued every theory. The tent's condition didn't match an avalanche. The injuries were too severe for human conflict, yet too precise for nature. Military records denied tests, and paranormal theories lacked credibility. Each explanation left questions unanswered, evidence unaligned. The mystery persisted, defying conventional solutions. As experts argued, the truth remained just out of reach, cloaked in the shadows of uncertainty. Why can't we solve this puzzle? What are we missing? Today, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries. Despite countless investigations and theories, the truth eludes us. What drove 9 young adventurers to their untimely deaths? The answers lie buried beneath the snow, whispering secrets to the cold wind. As we ponder the unknown, we are left with a haunting realization. Some mysteries may never be solved. And perhaps that is the true terror of Dyatlov Pass.